Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 3rd of July. If you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. And welcome, everybody. Nelly, hello. Dad, hello. Jody, good evening. And Jim, hello. Other Jim. Ellie, hello. Mitch, good evening. I'm going to get started in just a second here. And I'm going to answer some super chats, of course, but let me just move some things around here. And all right, actually, you know what? Also, I don't have the chart up, so let's get that before we get started. Mitch, hello. Thank you for being here. And Irina, hello. Thank you for being here. And all right, I think we are good to go here. All right. And A Ortiz, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. A Ortiz, actually, if you could send me your first question, that would be great. I don't have it up on the chat anymore, but I will answer your second super chat. So thank you for that as well. You say here, regardless if I get a job, should we move to San Jose? I'd say yes. King of Cups is a card of a move, is what I'd say here. Yeah, King of Pentacles, probably more opportunities. So I would definitely say yes to your second question. But again, feel free to pop your other question in down below. Sandra, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I signed up to be on the overtime list at my job. Just wondering if I'll get a lot of overtime at my job. I'm a little bit worried about my finances. Queen of Pentacles, I would say yes to you as well. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands just says you have to stand up for yourself. It's a card of being assertive at work as well. So I would say that you need to be assertive at work, but it's definitely a very good card for, pretty much getting overtime and things like that. But it's a card of needing to make it known to the people that you work for and all that you want the overtime. So even if you sign up for it, doesn't matter. I would just still make sure that you ask for it and make sure that you kind of let them know. So I would, I keep saying this, Saturn and Capricorn to me represents needing, it says if you want to raise, for example, you have to kind of make sure that the people that you work for know and all this other stuff. So I would just make sure that they know. And I would tell whatever boss you need to tell and all that other stuff. But Queen of Pentacles, more resources. So yes, to answer your question. Brainiacs, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for my future of my marketing career. Ace of Cups, your emotions overflowing, being very happy, things going in the right direction, things going very well for you. So I feel like things are going to go well for you here. And yeah, I feel like it's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Ace of Cups is your true purpose. So I feel like it is going to be your true purpose in a lot of ways. And I feel like it is going to be what you are supposed to be doing here. So yeah, I think things will go very well for you. Amika, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will the letter I'm waiting for arrive this month? The Magician, 4 Wands. I would say yes to you. This is a card of action, and I feel like you've been waiting. 4 of Wands is feeling more stable, so I feel like if this would make you feel more stable, then I would say yes. If it has something to do with finances or stability, then yes is what I would say to you. A Ortiz, thank you again. Court today continued to end of July, since we don't know if we have to go to San Jose, 2 hours away, for a job. If we did move to San Jose, will this change the outcome with court? If anything, I feel like it would probably just make things take longer, which is kind of what I felt for you before on this question. So I would say don't delay this and don't make it take longer than it needs to, is what I'd say here. And the 3 of Pentacles is a good card. I still feel like there's going to be an overall positive outcome in this situation, is what I'd say to you. Maybe not ideal, maybe not perfect, but probably better than what you're expecting. So that's what I would say here with these 2 cards. And I feel like you're going to be moving regardless. So I don't know if that changes the situation or not, but I feel like you're going to be moving regardless, probably because you get the job, 3 of Pentacles, or Knight of Pentacles movement, and also Knight of Pentacles could be a job offer. So that's what I would say to you there. But anyway, to answer your question, I would say I don't think it's really going to change anything, if I'm being honest. And you also say card for career. You have the 5 of Swords. This just represents the difficulties that you've been going through. 3 of Wands, I feel like there's growth coming in for you. It's like you're waiting here, but I feel like things will be moving in the right direction. So I like it. Amika, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will the letter I'm waiting on... Oh, no, I already answered you. Sorry, Amika. but thank you for the super chat. Elizabeth Gonzalez, you have the Door and the Lovers. So yeah, probably some sort of new beginning for you. It could be a new beginning in love as well. So both of these cards represent a path. The Lovers is having a choice to make, and the Door is like a new beginning. So I feel like there is going to be a new beginning for you. But I also feel in multiple areas of your life. Lovers to me represents a choice as well. So I feel like there will be choices that you have to make, but usually represents picking new choices. I'm getting the word values on this card as well. I never get that message. To me, the Lovers does represent your values, the things that you value. It could be in relationships, but it could be in any area of your life. So, but the good news is, I feel like this is just saying you are lining up more with your values, not just random stuff, which it's kind of a broad message, but a lot of people seem to be doing that right now. Anyway. So that's that. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my clients offer me a new career opportunity? I would say yes. Ace of Pentacles, an offer, literally. Temperance, yeah, I feel like you just have to be patient. But yes, Ace of Pentacles, really good card, and a really good card for anything financial. And it's also a card of prosperity, and it's a card of trust as well, by the way, which just popped into my head. So it probably just says that they trust you. So that's good. And Temperance, this is your true purpose. It is a card of patience, so it does say maybe not like right away, or it might take a little bit of time to like kind of work out the details, but yes, is what I would say to you here with that. Ellie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say some cards for love in the person I think of. You have the Nine of Cups, wish, fulfillment, happiness. Really good. So this is a wish, Ellie. Yeah, the Sun, the best card in the deck. This looks really good, is what I'd say to you. So I feel like there is a lot of good stuff coming in for you here with this Sun card. Nine of Cups, a wish coming in for you here as well, and total fulfillment. So I would say go for it, is what I would say to you there. All right, hold on one second, everybody. I got to refresh this thing and try to fix it. But, all right, perfect. Nelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will my business be successful? Yeah, definitely. Best card you could possibly ask for, King of Wands, as far as I'm concerned, especially if you're like starting a business or just putting more work into your business. This is my card of the CEO, and it's my card, even though, you know, a lot of readers call the King of Pentacles CEO, but this is more of a creative, bold, charismatic, passionate energy, and it's a lot better for getting something to grow, as far as I'm concerned. So, you know, it just says that you are going to be growing this business. So, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, let go of like fears and worries and things like that. But I'd say, yeah, Two of Cups, perfect match for you. So, yes. Jim, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. 2 cards for July 3rd. You have the Seven of Wands and the Fruit of the Dead, abundance. Seven of Wands could be you like staking your claim in some area of your life. Could be like work or business. And it's also a card of conviction. Fruit of the Dead, I mean, I feel like several signs are kind of like have very strong beliefs about what they deserve in life now, where maybe in the past you didn't. And I'm kind of getting that vibe off these 2 cards. So I feel like you're like more, it's not really like a standing up for yourself energy. It's just committing, you know, to something. So I feel like you could be committing to something new, like work or business or whatever it is. And I feel like it'll lead to a lot of abundance in your life here. So I like it. Readings with Allie. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, a card for me on my stand-up for myself. Ten of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is going to lead to a recovery. This is where you were. Ten of Swords, like down, feeling down about whatever the situation is. 4 of Swords is a recovery. So I feel like there's some sort of recovery coming in because of it, is what I'd say. Yeah, it's like you're letting go of fears, worries, all those other things as well. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Thinking of accepting a job offer in Texas. Is this a good move for me? You have the Moon and the 8 of Swords. Let's see here. 6 of Swords, I would say yes. I feel like this is where you are right now as well. The Moon, like fantasies, illusions. 8 of Swords, trying to escape from a situation. I would say as long as you're doing this for the right reasons, then I would say yes. So meaning that if you're just trying to basically run away from where you are right now, then I would say this would say that it's just a fantasy. That you being able to actually run away is not going to be a reality. I'm not saying this like in a negative way. I'm not saying that you're running away or anything like that. But if it's like, you know, sometimes I feel like we want to move because we just want to not deal with stuff around us. But this says like pretty much, you know, energy follows us no matter what. So, you know, this is saying like make sure that you're not doing that. But you do have the 6 of Swords, so definitely incremental improvements, things improving, moving in the right direction, definitely a move as well. Yeah, I would say yes, though. Overall, I feel like this looks very positive, even with those first 2 cards. So I would say yes, very good move. Readings with Allie. Thank you for the super chat again. You say, what's coming up for business? You have the 7 of Pentacles, harvest, probably, yeah, 8 of Pentacles, more hard work. So probably just straightforward work with these 2 cards is what I'd say to you. 7 of Pentacles, planting seeds. 8 of Pentacles, just putting the work in, plain and simple. So I feel like you are just just putting the work in with this Eight of Pentacles and probably making more money. Seven of Pentacles could be like some sort of like just changes. I feel like, what I will tell you, Allie, is that I feel like pretty much everybody who has a business is going to be making some sort of change this month, especially with the retrograde. But also I feel like there are going to be times where maybe we experience roadblocks that actually are blessings this month, and probably like it could be like we try something new in our business, something doesn't work out, but it actually pushes us in the right direction, not the wrong direction. So I just say keep trying whatever it is you're trying to do. Definitely more money. Andrea, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Six of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, I feel like fortune after difficulty in love. So it definitely could be new love. Ten of Cups to me is dating. A lot of readers I know read the Six of Cups as past love. I do not, for a billion different reasons. To me, it can represent thinking about past love, but it doesn't represent anybody coming back into your life. It's just a card of nostalgia. It's just a card of the feelings of thinking about somebody from the past. So, this would also say that anything from the past is over and done with. Ten of Cups, completion, but very good for new love. Could represent like a very childlike relationship coming in. If you're not interested in love, it could just represent happiness, being very happy at this time. Claudia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Should I trust my intuition when it comes to love? I get extremely confused. I would say yes, the Star. Definitely, yeah, King of Swords. King of Swords is a card of having a lot of experience. So it just says, like, if your intuition and your experience are matching up, then it says trust that for sure. So, again, if you, feel like you're dating somebody who's a player, but your experience also would say that this type of person is a player, then it says definitely trust it. So, yes. And the Star, intuition, but it's a card of hope and kind of like inspiration. So I do feel like there's new hope in love coming in for you here as well, Claudia. Yeah, I think there's going to be a passionate new beginning coming in for you. Definitely if you're dating this month, I would say that there could be some confusion because of the retrograde. So, just keep an open mind. But other than that, I feel like there's new love coming in for you for sure. Val A, thank you for this super chat. Really appreciate it. A couple cards, please. You have the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. I feel like this could say that there's new love coming in for you if you want it. If not, this could be like a new financial offer coming in for you in the near future. Could provide a lot of stability, or you could just be like making more money as well, just in general, just because maybe you're getting a raise or a promotion, whatever. But I feel like it could be some sort of offer that comes in here for you. What else do I feel here? I feel like this is like intuitively, I feel like you are very strong intuitively, so I feel like you need to trust your intuition with these two cards as well. So Val, that looks really good. Yeah, definitely an increase in your finances. Maybe not as much as you like. I don't like the Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. I like the Six of Pentacles sometimes, depending on what it comes up with, but to me it can just represent not enough. It can represent money coming in, but it still says like there could be more, or maybe it's just enough and there's nothing extra. So I feel like you could be focusing on kind of like making more money for the most part, but that's all right. Thank you everybody for being here. We're going to get started right now. If you just super chatted, I will be answering you first at the end of the reading, so don't worry about that. But let's get started with Aries, and let me see what we have going on for you, Aries. Hold on one second here, people, and let me just do. Can everybody see me? That is all that matters right now. All right, so let's worry about that later. All right. Did I disappear? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Aries, let's see what we have for you, Aries people. And Aries. All right. Aries. Aries, you have the Ace of Wands coming up first here, and the Queen of Cups. You've had this Queen of Cups showing up, not Queen of Cups, but it's been showing up as a water sign in your reading almost every single night. So I feel like a lot of you could be having a passion, new beginning in a relationship, in love with a water sign that could be coming in for you here as well. For others, this could be just a new beginning. Like it could be like, I feel like just saying, what do they? Now I'm at a loss for words. What do they say? Turning over a new leaf, whatever they say there. So I feel like there's some sort of change where it's like things are just getting better in a lot of ways, or you're kind of like getting a fresh start. Maybe that's really the words that I'm getting, is fresh start. So for some of you, I feel like this is just a very general message. I feel like it's just saying that there is a fresh start coming in for you in an area of your life that is important for you as well. It could be love, but it could be anything. But I do feel a fresh start. I also feel like you're getting a little bit of boost here. Ace of Wands I like because it increases our energy. It says we are getting something, or we could be starting something, but there's also like an increase of energy. So we have like a little bit of like push to create momentum. So I feel like if you're starting something new or you're kind of like having a new beginning, very positive for you here. Next, you have the Two of Swords here, Six of Cups. I do feel like some of you could have somebody coming back from the past. I'm not so sure what you would do in this situation. For a lot of you, again, Mercury retrograde, and especially this retrograde that we have going, that we will have going on in this chart here, is probably, I guess I could see how it could bring people back from the past for sure. So I feel like for a lot of you, could have somebody coming back from the past, especially 2 eclipses this month. I mean, seriously. So it's like a crazy month, and it definitely could be one of those things where we have like we have somebody coming back from the past, and I feel like you could be a little bit conflicted about what to do. 6 of Cups could say that if somebody's coming back from your past, that you need to make sure that you're not idealizing the situation. 6 of Cups, again, card of nostalgia, and it could say that somebody tries to come back and maybe we think about only the good things, we don't think about all the bad things that they did. So we need to make sure to stay grounded, especially during a retrograde. For others, the Two of Swords, I feel like this is talking about a happy change. Overall, I feel like this is very positive. So, again, Two of Swords can be a card of being mentally blocked or mentally conflicted in some way. It can be a card of like a stalemate, being stuck in some way as well. But really, I feel like you're like getting unstuck here, Aries. I feel like I've said that to you before. So I feel like a major unstuck energy here with these 2 cards, and I feel like it'll be very good for you as well. 6 of Cups, I also feel, for some of you, I feel like this is a star-crossed lover. I almost never deliver that message with the 6 of Cups, but every once in a while, 6 of Cups, one of the intuitive meanings I have for the cards, or for the 6 of Cups, is star-crossed lover. To me, it can represent like somebody that maybe they are a soulmate, or like a twin flame, whatever you want to attach to it, but maybe we are not meant to be with this person for whatever reason. It's like maybe obstacles keep coming up that keep you 2 apart. So some of you could be dealing with a situation like that. And finally, 2 of Pentacles, definitely a choice to make. Yeah, look at this. Chariot, right? Chariot. Usually there are 2 horses with the chariot or 2 sphinxes, whatever it is, whatever cards you're using, and it represents a choice. But it says you are in control of this choice. I feel like I'm reading for Virgo right now, Aries, and I say the same thing to Virgo. It's like you cannot make a wrong choice right now. Really, the only wrong choice that we can make is no choice at all with this astrology. So, I'm convinced. So I would say just make a choice. If you're trying to do something, just make a choice, and don't be afraid to be wrong either, because I do feel like there's like some weird, afraid to be wrong type of energy here, where that could make us not take any chances at all. And it's like if we don't take any chances, it's like, yeah, we might feel safe and secure, but we're not moving forward as well. So definitely kind of weird messages for you tonight, as always, right? So but I feel like you need to keep moving forward on whatever it is you're doing in life. Yeah, there will be obstacles, but I feel like you just have to keep going. For some of you, definitely move, but I'm getting bored of that message, Aries. Of course, some of you are probably going to be moving with the Chariot, but there you go. Comes up every single night. So thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus, what do we have for you, Taurus people? Taurus, you have the Hierophant showing up first. And the Magician, the Hierophant, I feel, is saying that things are feeling divinely guided. Part of me feels like for some of you that you could be feeling like you are also kind of like Aries. I feel like for some of you, it's a little bit different. I feel like you could feel like the universe is holding you back, or that there are obstacles in your way that are holding you back. The Magician says you just have to find another way around the issue. This comes up for you quite a bit, actually. Even in the weekly readings, you get the 8 of Spades a lot in the playing cards, or the 8 of Clubs. They're both not the same, but very similar. And they both kind of just say that there are probably other ways of doing things where you can get around this right here, which is the way things are done, right? This is like a very strong, stern energy. The Hierophant, it represents like rules where you have to follow in some area of your life, and it's like usually most people only see things one way. Like this is needing to think outside the box. I always say, the Magician to me also, it's like most people think point A, point B, right? They just think in a straight line. This is you needing to think like points all over the place and needing to connect random dots in certain areas of your life. So I would definitely stay open to different ways of doing things. Like, and again, this is a very general message, but it could be in work, it could be in business, could be in relationships, whatever. I feel like this is saying break away from tradition is what's popping into my head, but I don't really take that as a breaking away from tradition message. I take it as needing to be more kind of like bending the rules in different areas of your life. So I hope that makes sense. Next, you have the World card here and the Page of Cups. So I feel like some of you could be dating, of course, with these two cards. The World card is my dating card in the deck, and the Page of Cups to me can represent a love offer coming in. So I feel like there could be a love offer coming in. Of course, Pisces, again, for like what, the 10th night in a row now, Taurus. So I feel like some of you, not all of you, could be dealing with a Pisces. And guess what? If you don't like Pisces, don't date them. I don't care, right? So whatever. But what I would say is this could be love coming in for you. Page of Cups to me could also be just new love in general. And it could be any sign. So there you go. And for others, I feel like this could be you completing a project, but it's like you're starting something right away. So the World could be reaching a goal or completing some sort of project in your life, or reaching something that you want. And the Page of Cups to me, the message I'm getting here is that you are starting something right away. So for some of you, I get like this could be contract work. If you work on a contract basis, or if you do like part-time work or anything, it's like you're picking up something right away, right after whatever it is you're doing is complete. So that's really good news. I get a lot of questions about this as well. So definitely good news if you do that type of work. I also feel for others, it could be also like maybe you left a job and you're starting another one. Of course, some of you could be moving. This would also say if you're moving or traveling, you could find love as well. And finally, Queen of Wands here. Seven of Swords. I feel like you need to let go of your fears. You always get this card, or you always get the Queen of Clubs, for example, in the playing cards. You always get the Six of Diamonds as well in the playing cards, also Taurus. Both of these cards, this card is a card of needing to be assertive. The Six of Diamonds is a card of imposter syndrome, feeling like you're not good enough to do something. I really feel like a lot of you are, I feel like you are, in a way. I feel like you are taking your power back, Taurus, but I feel like it needs to be more. Like, I feel like you need to stand up for yourself more, or put yourself out there more, especially like in work and business. I feel like there could be a lot of growth opportunities, but it's like the Queen of Wands needs to be brave, needs to stand up, and needs to be very bold to get what she wants, and she does those things. So I feel like a lot of you need to be more brave and bold with this card, but overall, very, very positive, I'd say to you. Like I said, I feel like you are taking your power back in a lot of ways here, Taurus, and I feel like things are just, getting a lot better. So, Taurus, I love it. All right, Gemini, what do we have for you, Gemini people? And Gemini. All right. Gemini, you have the Three Cups here and the Strength card. I feel like some of you need to socialize. I know I say this to you all the time, Gemini, but it's like every single time I do a reading for you, or I read for about 1 million of you Geminis out there personally, so you all always get these cards of needing to socialize. So I feel like a lot of you need to socialize. I feel like you need to get out there and spend time with friends, family, whatever. I really feel like that separating away from your head type of energy, where you just are not thinking about like the day-to-day business and all that other stuff. This really says that doing that, creating that separation is what is going to probably bring in the ideas. It's funny, I always read for people who are kind of like struggling in life, and they always I always tell them, like, you need to socialize, or you need to get out there and take part in a hobby or do something you enjoy. And they always say, without fail, they come back to me and they're like, I can't pay my bills, all this other stuff. I'm like, yeah, exactly. What are you thinking about 24/7, not sleeping at night, not paying your bills, and all this other stuff? It's like you cannot afford to not go out and socialize. You cannot afford to not go out and enjoy a hobby or do something like that, even if it's only an hour. Just getting out of your head for that little bit of time will probably provide so many answers for you. It's not even funny. So I would say if you're one of those people who's stuck in their head about some sort of issue, definitely get out of your head in whatever way you can with these two cards. That's what I'm getting there for you. I feel like for others, by the way, I feel like you're impressing somebody. I always say, about the Strength card, it's like, look, this guy has his hands in like this shark's mouth right here, Gemini. So to me, this could represent impressing somebody, because it's like, you're like, who in their right mind would hold open the mouth of a shark, right? So people could be looking at you like that at this time. I feel like for like the next few weeks, people could be looking at you as like kind of, somebody who shouldn't be messed with, or this could be in work, business, pretty much anything. But overall, very positive energy. Next, you have the Justice card and the Five of Pentacles. I feel more pay at work for some of you, like especially if you have not been getting paid what you deserve here, Gemini. The Five of Pentacles says that you could be feeling left out in the cold, or feel like you are not getting what you deserve. The Strength card is a card, the Justice card is a card of balance. So I feel like some of you could be getting something that is more balanced. You could be getting something that is more equal, or there's more equal give and take in a situation. I also feel like for a lot of you, like, look, he's holding two swords here, and he's got these keys right here on his, vest or whatever this is, but he's holding on to the swords. He's not using the keys, right? So I feel like for some of you, it could be that you are not using the right tools for a job, or it could say that there are doors that you could be opening, but maybe you're holding on to like the wrong tools, basically, is kind of what I'm getting. Kind of a weird message, but that's what I get there. But for the most part, like I said, I feel like you're creating more balance in work. I feel like there's more money coming in for you as well here. And finally, you have the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Definitely could be a love offer coming in for you here, Gemini. I've been saying it since probably like January that this year would be a really good year for you, Gemini, to date. I feel like there could be a lot of opportunity, a lot of good things coming in for you through dating with this Ten of Cups. Knight of Cups could just be a knight in shining armor. Could be a water sign, could be any sign, really. To me, this is just a card of a knight in shining armor coming in for you, Gemini. So I definitely feel like there is love coming in here. For others, if you are not interested in love, this, of course, could be family. So you could be spending time with family or having a good time spending time with family or friends, whatever the case may be. And for others, I'm getting something else here, Gemini. I got to clarify this, is what I'd say here. Five of Swords, yeah. I feel like I said, you definitely need to socialize. Five of Swords is you not wanting to socialize. It is the card of self-interest and wanting to stay home alone. Trust me, Gemini, I totally get it. But I feel like socializing would be a really good idea for you. There could be a lot of benefits to it. I keep telling people as well, it's like you do not realize how many hidden benefits there are this year. I've been begging people to go out. I keep telling people, like, how many times have I said it in the weekly readings, right? I always say, go out and talk to people in the store. Go out and talk to the random people on the street. Talk to strangers, basically, Gemini, because you never know. You could be telling somebody that you need a job and you could get a job. There is just so much hidden in this astrology. It's not even funny. That's why I keep telling people, it's like, if you need a job, just talk to random people, because guess what? You'll probably run into somebody who could give you a job or who knows somebody that wants to hire you. So I would say, I feel like it's an amazing time for you to network, meet new people, date, talk to random people in the store, the gym, whatever. So that's what I would do if I were you. Socialize there, Gemini. It's the answer to all your problems, or not even problems. It could be good things as well. All right, Cancer. Do I need to slow it down? Am I talking too fast tonight? Probably. You know what? It's about 1,000 degrees in here, and whenever it's hot, I don't know what it is, but it's like the heat makes me want to go fast. So let me take a breath, people. Let me slow it down a little bit here. All right, Cancer. What do we have for you, Cancer people? And you know what? Here's the other problem. I don't have the right chat on. There we go. Perfect. And Cancer. Cancer, you have the Death card coming up first and the Ten of Swords. Something is definitely over for you here, Cancer. For some of you, I feel like this could be talking about a relationship, or I feel like it could be talking about pretty much anything in your life. But I feel like something is dead. I feel like something is over and done with. So I feel like some of you need to realize this. This has come up for you many, many times in the past, that there could be like a past relationship or something that you need to let go of here. For others, I feel this is just a transformation. This would be you right here, hitting rock bottom, the Ten of Swords. It would be you kind of going to an extremely low point. You could almost say that this would represent a tower moment, but it's kind of actually worse than a tower moment, because a tower moment could actually be good. So I do feel like some of you have, like, maybe in the past bottomed out in a lot of ways. Death says you are transforming past these issues. So in a very simple way, I feel like a lot of you are just moving away from extreme difficulty with these two cards. Next, you have the Star card and the Emperor. For some of you, it could just be wishing for a job, and this could be a job that you're getting with these two cards, or it could be a job offer that you are getting with these two cards. Could also be love as well. Whatever it is that would provide you with fulfillment would be good for you with these two cards. I also feel that I feel like this is saying that there are dreams, there are wishes that you have, Cancer. I feel like you just need to add more structure to whatever those dreams, wishes, whatever they are. So what the heck does that mean, Cancer? Well, what it means is maybe you want to start a business. This just says you need to add structure. And what could that be? That could be like a website, a Facebook page, an Instagram page, something. It just needs to be something that gets it started. Could be a YouTube channel. Could be anything. Same thing with love as well. It's like, how do you have structure? Sign up to a dating site, or just agree that like every Wednesday night you will go to the bar to meet people, or wherever you want to meet people. It doesn't matter. But this is kind of like an agreement with the universe. These two cards. It's kind of like there's a lot of prove it energy in the chart as far as I'm concerned, where the universe is like, if you want something, you can have it, but you got to prove it. So by doing little things that prove that you actually want whatever your wishes are, I feel like that will kind of make the difference between making progress and seeing success and not. So I would just say start proving it to the universe with these two cards here, Cancer. And finally, you have the Temperance card and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, Temperance just says these things are not going to happen overnight, of course. So it's like, if you start building a business, you're not going to be like a billionaire tomorrow. But if you stick with it and if you keep proving it, you will be extremely successful in time. So just keep working on whatever you're working on. Queen of Swords could be like a little bit of a closed off energy. This is very common this year. So if you want love, definitely open up to love. I feel like there's a lot of love potential, but you got to open up to it. For others, the Queen of Swords is a card of knowing exactly what she needs to do. And the Temperance card is turning like water into wine. So I feel like a lot of you know how to turn your situation around, whatever difficulties or challenges you're going through. But you just have to do it with these two cards, and you just have to keep trying to turn like a situation around. For others, I feel for some reason, I don't know why I feel this, but I feel sudden change, which again is the Tower. It's funny that I said the Tower at the beginning of your reading, but I keep getting sudden change popping into my head now. I don't know if it's because I said the Tower or whatever, but again, the Temperance could be like hoping for a turnaround, and it could be you getting a turnaround because it's like she is pouring water, trying to turn it into wine, back and forth between two cups, right? And on this card, and it's like maybe you're finally getting it right. Maybe that water is finally turning into wine for you. Maybe things are finally kind of looking up with these two cards. But there you go, Cancer. I like it. All right, Leo. What do I have for you, Leo people? All right, Leo. What is going on for you? Leo, you have the Five of Wands here and the Six of Swords as well. So I feel like for some of you, you're just walking away from conflict or challenges here. Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores. Five of Wands, conflict. What I would say here is actually, I feel like there's a need to maintain the knowledge. I always say this to you, Leo. I feel like there's a lot of gold in your difficulties because I feel that, the Five of Wands represents learning. These people are training. They are not fighting. That's the true story with the Five of Wands. And the Six of Swords, look, he's moving forward. But look, that balloon is attached to his head. So it kind of is saying, like, all this knowledge that you have learned through all the conflicts you've been in your entire life is the thing that is going to lift you up and bring you to the other side. So I feel like a lot of you need to look at all the difficulties that you've been through as gold, not as difficulties. And I feel like that could turn things around for you very, very quickly, and finding the gold in the difficulties that you've been through. Next, you have the Ace of Pentacles here and the Moon. I feel like for a lot of you, there could be money coming in, of course. The Moon is just saying keep things realistic. Of course, again, Mercury retrograde month, we could be offered a job, and maybe we think we're going to make like a ton of money, and maybe we still make a lot of money, but maybe not as much as we thought. So this just says to avoid disappointments, keep your expectations in check, and make sure that, if you're getting a job offer, make sure it's truly grounded in reality. Make sure it's not something that is just kind of like made up in the sky, basically, like the moon. And so I feel like there's a need to be very clear. I would also say, like, if you have a job, sometimes there are job offers out there where they're like, oh, if you do this, this, and this, you'll make, $600,000 a year or something like that. But what you don't know is that the people who make like $600,000 a year doing whatever the job is, they like work, 300 hours a week or whatever. So this just says if you are going for a new job or anything, just get super clear about how much work you have to do to make a certain amount of money. Be super clear about pretty much everything involved with the job. And maybe it's a job. I'm just getting something where it's like maybe you get offered a job and maybe they're like, oh, we give benefits and all this other great stuff, but what they don't tell you is that you have to like work there for 10 years before you get the benefits. I feel like it's saying that even if that's the case, it could still be a good job, but maybe it's just not as good as you actually thought that it was going to be. So just get very clear on what's going on if you're accepting a job at this time. Very typical retrograde stuff. For others, I feel like this could be a new beginning. For some of you, I feel like you've been controlled by your emotions, and I feel like you need to let go of that, like let go of your emotions almost, so that you can start this new beginning. It's like saying, this is basically saying, keep it positive right now, Leo, so that you can get the things that you want in life. And finally here, Leo, you have the Four of Wands and the Five of Cups. Leo, I feel like for some of you, this could represent a divorce or a separation. That I would say you're already going through this situation, and it could be making you a little bit sad or a little bit worried. For others, I feel like this is somebody that you thought you were going to marry. So some of you could have been in a relationship. I'd say anywhere over the last, probably since January or so. Basically since the beginning of the year, you could have been with somebody where you thought you were going to get married, but it didn't work out. I feel like some of you definitely during this retrograde, it could be popping up. It could keep popping up in your life in some way, and it could be kind of making you sad. So I would make sure, to kind of take care of yourself and all that other good stuff. For some of you, I feel like there could be justice in this situation, though, but it still makes you sad. That's the thing, is that you could have the King of Swords, and it's like maybe you went through a breakup with somebody, and maybe it wasn't that bad, right? But then you see them going through a hard time, and maybe it makes you sad or something like that. Or maybe you see them get karma, but then you feel bad about it because you're a good person, basically. For others, I feel like this could be new love right here. I feel like this is saying that maybe you have to let go of the past if you want new love. I feel like it could be this person right here, King of Swords type person coming in for you. Could lead to marriage, but it's like, look, the Five of Cups is in between these two things happening in your life. So it's like you gotta let go of the past with these two cards. For those of you not interested in love, I feel like this is talking about needing to commit to new work, and I've been saying this to you for a long time, Leo. I feel like if you have a job or if you're working, that there could be new opportunities, but they require full commitment. It's like you're not going to be able to just try it, so make the commitment, Leo. But there you go, Leo. All right, Virgo, what do we have for you, Virgo people? And Virgo, what is going on for you? Virgo. Virgo, you have the Queen of Pentacles here and the Fool. The Fool, curveball, Virgo. You get this card every single night. So the Fool says take a leap of faith and just start a new journey. I feel like a lot of you Virgo people need to commit to something new that you are starting. It's probably work or business-wise is what I would say. With the Queen of Pentacles there, that is you in this reading. Queen of Pentacles says you are very focused on creating more financial resources in your life, and probably to maybe fix things that are going on. The problem is, for some of you, not all of you, Virgo, but I feel like for some of you, it's like you have so much going on in your life that it could be hard to focus. It could be hard to focus on something that maybe could help remove limiting situations from your life. So it's like maybe you have a bunch of bills, and maybe you have a bunch of other stuff that you have to pay for as on top of the bills, right? And maybe this is causing a lot of stress, and it's like you have the Seven of Cups here, which is saying you have all that stuff to focus on, but you're also trying to make money at the same time, which is very difficult to do. So, but really, the Fool says what you need is a new beginning. So it's like maybe you need to get a job that pays more money, or maybe you need to start a business or something like that, so that you can get the resources so that you can take care of all these bills or whatever challenges you're dealing with. For others, this would definitely represent a new beginning. I feel like there's just very simply a new beginning coming in for a lot of you. This actually looks pretty good here, Virgo. You do have some sadness, but overall, you have the Four Swords as well, recovery. So I feel like overall, you are going through a recovery. Next, you have the Seven of Cups and the Four Swords here. So again, I feel like there's a recovery for a lot of you. For some of you, the Seven of Cups is a card of wishful thinking. But again, when I get these cards like this during periods where we're about to have a retrograde, for example, I always say that this could just say that, maybe you are starting something new, like a new business, and maybe it just doesn't work out as well as you think, but that doesn't mean you should stop. It means you should, kind of keep pushing and keep trying to make it work. For others, I feel like you could be taking a break from relationships. So what I would say here is that I feel for you have the Three of Swords as well. So some of you could have gone through a heartbreak, or some of you could be heartbroken over something from the past. To me, the Seven of Cups is kind of like the card of somebody leaving you for somebody else. It's kind of like my grass is greener on the other side card, kind of. So it could say that somebody left you for someone else because they thought it was going to be a better relationship, and it's like you're sad about it. But I would also say, by the way, I feel like they're sad about it now. It was probably a huge mistake that they made. For some of you, it could be you as well. It could be you that left somebody for somebody else, and again, now you could be having regrets with these cards. What I would say to you, if you are having regrets, again, no regrets, okay? Virgo, number one. But you have the Queen of Pentacles, which just says, it's okay, number one, let go of the regrets and just start something new. Just get off on a new path, get off on a new journey. I keep telling people, it's like guilt is the killer this year. Because of Pluto and Capricorn, we could be feeling guilty on a very deep level, but in a lot of ways, we just have to move on from the guilt, because it's gonna, it's gonna kind of do some damage right now. if we don't let go of it, or if we don't make peace with it. So if you're feeling those feelings, let it go. And finally, you have the Three of Swords here and the Ten of Pentacles. Again, I feel like some of you could have gone through sadness. Ten of Pentacles is like your missing puzzle piece in love. So I feel like some of you could feel sad because you feel like you lost your missing puzzle piece in love, maybe. For others, this could be more positive. It could say that you are dating at this time after a difficult time in love, and you could be finding your missing puzzle piece. For others, Three of Swords to me can just represent a separation. And this can just say that you could be leaving one job, going to another. It'll probably provide a lot of money with the Ten of Pentacles. And what else do I feel for you? I feel like for others of you, this could be, as far as relationships are concerned, Ten of Pentacles is my card of permanence. It's my card of having something in your life that lasts forever, basically. So some of you could have been experiencing challenges in relationships, like getting them to last forever. Maybe that's been a challenge for you for a long time. The good news is this could say that is coming to an end. You could be attracting a relationship that's more permanent in your life. Could also be work as well. For some of you, Seven of Cups could say that you bounce from job to job to job. And if you do that, Virgo, this could say that you're finding a job that is more kind of suited for you and is something that is going to last for a long time. So overall, not terrible, Virgo. So thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. What do we have for you, Libra people? And Libra. Here we go. Libra. All right, Libra, you have the Eight of Wands here and the Judgment card. Definitely getting a message, Libra. I feel like that some of you could be getting a message this could be in any area of your life. For a lot of you, I feel like it's financial news that you are getting, just looking at the other cards you have here. This would be, of course, very positive financial news that you would be getting with these two cards. So if you're getting news, it looks amazing, is what I'm going to say to you, Libra. It could be love as well. It could be somebody reaching out to you, communicating to you for love, and I'm choking as always, but I feel like some of you could be getting communication and love, and I feel like it'd be very good for you. For others, this says you need to communicate. Eight of Wands to me is a card of socializing, needing to get out there, meet people. So again, if you want love, get out there. For others, I feel that this could be a very quick change as well. For some of you, it could be like one of those things where it's like maybe you have a job right now, and maybe you get a call to get another job, and it's like you have to leave that job, but maybe the place that wants to hire you is like, no, we need you to start tomorrow. And it's like you'd have to quit right away. And it's like, do you do that? Do you take that risk? Or, do you, not give your 2 weeks or something like that? It's up to you, right? But I do feel like very good news off these two cards. By the way, this could be communication about like a legal settlement or something like that. It probably says that you might not be getting it right now, the settlement, but it's definitely positive news. Next, you have the Three of Wands and the Four of Cups. I feel like some of you need to take the lead here. Four of Cups, throwing away an offer. Some of you, it's like you could need a job. Maybe you keep getting job offers, but maybe you don't accept them because they're not good enough, which, again, that's like up to you. And of course, you shouldn't take something that's not good enough, but at the same time, it's like maybe you need a job, bad. And I'd say if you need something bad, I would, not be throwing away offers with that Four of Cups there. For others, I feel like this could be you just taking the lead in a situation. It's like maybe you've been struggling in love for a very long period of time, and this could say that basically you are kind of taking the lead in your love life now. Maybe you are putting yourself out there more, or maybe you are doing something that kind of is puts you more out in the limelight, basically. So I feel that some of you could be getting a lot more attention as well, which always comes up for you, Libra, but I feel like it's you that's taking the lead. So I like that for sure. For some of you, this could be a move, but it would represent like maybe obstacles to a move. I keep telling people like, really this year, I keep trying to steer people away from buying a house this year, because I feel like the market is going to be going down soon-ish, kind of, or it's not going to be a huge dip, but I feel like we're at the top of the market here with the astrology. So I would definitely be careful buying like a house this year and next year. It's probably not that great, but for some of you, you could be wanting to move, and it's like maybe you just can't find a house in your price range, or maybe you want to move and it's like you can't find an apartment in your price range. So I feel like a lot of you could be kind of doing that with these two cards. Look, it's like you're putting in the research to find a place to live. Weird message to pop in my head, but that's what I get. And finally, you have the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. You're not dealing with this energy anymore. Six of Pentacles, like, look, he's got these five pentacles behind his back. He's got this one pentacle right here, and it's like he does not he's not giving 100% in a relationship. I feel like you are done, and you have been done for a very long time with that energy here, Libra. It's like you have been done with that just bits and pieces type of energy in love. And I feel like you're looking for this right here, which is your true perfect match. So I feel like a lot of you could be finding love. The Six of Pentacles is a card of planting seeds, so it definitely would represent dating if you are looking for love. So I would get out there and try to find somebody new, and I feel like that will definitely provide love for you. I also feel that for some of you, this could be also, I feel like this is almost, I keep getting the word token. I'm trying to figure out what that means, Libra. So I almost feel like somebody is like trying to bait you, but it feels positive is what I would say to you. So it feels like somebody is trying to give you something here, Libra. I gotta clarify your message as well. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. I feel like someone is trying to, I keep getting this word bait is popping into my head, but I feel like somebody's trying to give you something to like pull you away from something else. This could be very positive for you, Libra. It could be like a job, I almost feel like this could be like another job. Maybe you have a job, but there's like another job that's trying to give you more perks or more benefits to try to take you away from the other place, if that makes sense. For some of you, this could be in love as well. I would definitely be careful of that this month in love, especially if like somebody's trying to bait you away from a positive relationship. If you're in a positive relationship, this would definitely say, don't leave, if it's a good relationship, and don't allow somebody to try to like steal you away with just things or with, fancy words or whatever it is here. But I'm getting this weird message about bait. So I would just be careful of taking the bait is what I'd say to you, Libra. Again, Mercury retrograde. I feel like if this is a job where they're like trying to add on more perks or more benefits to try to get you to, take a job, then I would say take it. Really. I feel like if it's a job, it's fine. I feel like if it's a relationship, it might be an illusion, so I would be careful of that as well. But there you go, Libra. All right, Scorpio. What do we have for you, Scorpio people? Scorpio, let's see here. Scorpio. And Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the High Priestess here, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, I feel like this is pretty positive. But I just feel like you just don't know what to work on for some of you. So I'd say if you are struggling in work or business, there might be like mystery surrounding what activities are providing the most like return for your money or the most return for your time is what's popping into my head. The High Priestess would say trust your intuition. Three of Pentacles would say ask somebody else. So Three of Pentacles would say get a second opinion or ask somebody else what they think is the best return for your time or money in work and business, and that will probably provide a lot of answers. For others, again, I am getting second opinion here for some reason. So I feel like, again, I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice. But if you have a health issue or if you're having some other type of issue, like legally or financially, I definitely feel like, or with your car even, you have the Knight of Swords here as well, so it could be a car or a vehicle. I would say that you should definitely get a second opinion here. It popped into my head. Pretty weird cards for that to happen, but I would definitely go find a second opinion. Next, you have the Ace of Cups here and the Empress. Yeah, you're very attractive at this time, Scorpio, so I would get out there. Ace of Cups, love offer, but the Empress says you got to get attention to get this love, so I would definitely get out there. For others, this could just be abundance. Like, this is abundance times two, The Empress is you having abundance. The Ace of Cups is you overflowing because you have so much abundance of whatever it is that you want in your life. So I feel like you could be very abundant at this time. For some of you, it could be love coming in, like I said, but it could also be financial abundance coming in for you as well. Ace of Cups to me would say that if this is financial abundance, that you're going to have to use your intuition, but also, more importantly, it's kind of funny because I said this to Leo tonight, you're going to have to use your emotions in the right way. So it basically says line up with the correct emotions for money so that you can attract it into your life. And it says no stinking thinking, basically, Scorpio. And finally, you have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like this is love. I feel like this could be two people that are fighting over you, Scorpio, but I feel like you are going to make a choice. I would say I actually feel like you're going to probably pick this person here. For some of you, if you have two people in love, I feel like one person is going to be rushing in and they're going to want to move too fast. I feel like this other person is like just right. I feel like they are moving at exactly the right pace. So if you're dating this month, and or at any time really, this summer, I would say. I feel like if somebody comes in that's like a little bit more slow but steady, I feel like you're going to probably choose that person. Could be an earth sign, could be any sign. Again, this person could be an air sign, but it could really be any sign at all. For others, I feel like this is money that comes in that helps you kind of get something off the ground. So for some of you, this could be a business, or it could be you moving, or it could be anything else that you want to start in your life. But I do feel like there could be money coming in for you. I do feel for some of you it could be coming in through a friend. So it could be like a loan that they give you, or they could just be giving you the money, or it could be like an inheritance or something like that I'm getting. So if you need money for something to get something started, I do feel like the money is coming in. But it feels like you're starting like a business, or you're kind of like maybe starting your life, or maybe you're getting married and like somebody gives you a bunch of money because you're getting married or something like that. I don't know, I feel like a bunch of different things. But really, the important part of the message is that this is helping you get something off the ground, whatever it is. So I like that a lot there, Scorpio. But thank you, Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius, as always, let's do a switch up here for you Sagittarius people. And Sag, as always, I already shuffled this deck, but let's see what we have for you, Sag. All right, Sagittarius, you have the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like some of you need to let go of your fears, worries, doubts, sleepless nights, anxieties, depressions about finances. You could be very worried about money, but this would represent money coming in. Eight of Pentacles is material success on the horizon. So I feel like there is more money coming in for you in the near future, and I feel like you need to not worry about it. For others, this would say, again, Nine of Swords is a temporary situation. It says if you are going through difficulties financially, just realize that this is not going to be the rest of your life. This is only going to be a temporary situation, whatever it is. And you are probably going to see changes. Very good card. Eight of Pentacles, card of hard work, but you know, it's a very good card of more money coming in. Next, you have the Fool card and the Devil. Yeah, I do feel like some of you are probably cutting back on bad habits, of course. Maybe if you're like trying to save money, you know, that could be you not spending money. So I feel pretty positive about this Devil card. I feel like it's you like eliminating things that could be taking money away from you more or less, or that you could be spending too much money on, something like that. So it's like you're saving more money with both of these cards, and I feel like that's going to be very good for you here, Sagittarius. For others, I feel like, of course, it could be a toxic relationship that you are letting go of. So I feel like some of you could be taking a leap away from somebody who was toxic in your life, somebody who just wasn't good for you. For others, I feel like some of you could be leaping towards a devil type person, but I don't think it has to be a bad thing. I always say, to me, the devil is not a bad card. To me, the devil, it can represent a soulmate, and it's like, yeah, sometimes we could be in a relationship that is maybe, you know, has some maybe there are some toxic parts of the relationship, but that doesn't necessarily make it bad. And you know, so again, I wouldn't be too worried about this. I feel pretty positive about it as well. I also feel like some of you are kind of figuring out where you need to use your energy more. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but on this Devil card, there's like these little things popping up here. They look like geysers here. So I feel like for some of you, that I do feel like this could be anger and things like that. So I feel like it's saying you need to kind of watch that you don't explode. I feel like the Fool here is saying that you need to make sure to channel your anger in a positive way. It drives me nuts when I hear like spiritual people saying that anger is a bad thing. Anger is not a bad thing. We wouldn't have the emotion if we didn't need it, of course. So I feel like this is just about how you use the anger in your life, or how you kind of channel your energies. I feel like with the Fool, it is saying that you are channeling your energy in a better way, in a more healthy, more positive way. So overall, I like that message a lot. And finally, you have the Page of Cups here in the Two of Wands. I feel like there could be a love offer coming in for you, water sign. You've had this water sign every single night here, Sagittarius, for quite a long time. So I feel like there could be a water sign coming in for some of you. It could also just be an admirer. The Page of Cups does not have to be a water sign. It could just be somebody who admires you, somebody who is interested in you. So it could just be that. For others, I feel like this is you being more bold, more kind of like standing up for yourself. Again, Two of Wands to me is a card of boldness. It's a card of personal power as well. It kind of just says you are kind of taking back your power in some way. It says you are kind of, taking back what is yours, what you feel. It's also a card of like discovery in a lot of ways as well. So it can say that you are kind of discovering new things about your life, which could bring up new passions, new hobbies, new things that you're interested in, you know, pretty much anything. So Page of Cups to me kind of represents like a new life in a lot of ways as well. But it's kind of like an offer for a new life, because it says like you might be discovering something that leads to new opportunities in work or business or in whatever. So pretty interesting there, Sagittarius. But there you go, Sagittarius. All right, Capricorn. What do we have for you, Capricorn people? And Capricorn. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, you have the Ace of Pentacles here in the star. Capricorn, your reading is amazing. Capricorn, this looks really, really good. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot as well. Like, seriously, this is probably one of the best readings I've seen for you in a while. So, very good. This could definitely be a job offer coming in for you here, Capricorn. I feel like there could be a job offer coming in. The star says it will be a wish, so I feel like this could be a wish coming in for you here, and I feel like it would be something very good. And again, probably a job offer if you want a job, because the Ace of Pentacles is just an offer, star, a wish, something that fulfills you, and it's also a card of hope as well. And maybe that's what it is. I feel like for some of you, this could be a feeling of hope, a feeling of inspiration. You have the Wheel of Fortune as well. Again, Wheel of Fortune, return of energy. So it's like if you have been feeling hopeless, or if you have been feeling like there is no hope, I feel like there is hope. There are things coming in with these cards. This is very good reading, Capricorn. I like it a lot. The Ace of Pentacles to me is also a call to adventure. So it says you are going on an adventure at this time in your life, and just realize that there will be ups, there will be downs, but, you know, all in all, it's like you're heading towards this right here, a big pentacle, no matter what your situation is right now. Next, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Cups. So I feel like fortunes are turning around in your favor. For some of you, I feel like you're crying over spilled milk. You could have lost a job, or you could have had some sort of like tower moment almost in the past, but the Wheel of Fortune says things are turning around. Things are getting better for you, and things are going to be improving greatly for you as well. For others, I feel like this is almost like a clue from the universe is what's popping into my head. Kind of a weird message, Capricorn, I'm not going to lie. But I feel like for some of you, it's like you're missing something obvious in your life. And I feel like the universe is saying, okay, you know, they've like been, you know, busting, you know, basically have been busting their balls long enough. So now I'm going to give them a clue as to what they need to be doing. So I'd say pay attention. I feel like you need to pay attention over like this whole entire month, the whole month of July. But I feel like the universe is going to be providing clues about direction in your life. And it could come up as a major roadblock. It's like maybe you're thinking about starting a business. There's a major roadblock to you starting that business, but then maybe you see, you know, a different business that you might want to start, and you're like, oh wait, I'm going to start this other business. So I feel like there's some sort of thing where like the universe is trying to give you clues. Now, this could come in the form of like signs, messages, intuitive messages, pretty much anything, but I feel like you need to pay attention to your messages basically with these cards. But definitely a major turning point coming in for you here with the Wheel of Fortune. And finally, you have the Chariot and the Six of Swords. So I feel like you're moving on to calmer shores here. The Chariot is a card of victory, so I feel like you're heading towards a victory with this card. For some of you, definitely could be moving. Moving comes up a lot for you, Capricorn. Chariot could be a move. Six of Swords, a move. So I feel like some of you could be moving. For others, this to me says you are in control of your own destiny right now. Again, Wheel of Fortune is your destiny. And it's also a card of control, kind of, because it's like you have to be the one to spin that wheel. But at the same time, I feel like this is also a card of control. So I feel like you are in control of everything that is happening for you, but definitely a major victory. I would say you're moving on to calmer shores right now. I feel like major improvements for you, Capricorn. It might not happen tomorrow, but it's probably going to happen soon. You know, I'd say maybe over this month, basically, you will be making a lot of improvements, and I feel like this is a very good thing. The other thing is, like, you know, people always worry about retrogrades, but I'm like, you know, the good thing about retrogrades is if we have something bad happening in our life, like some sort of major challenge, the retrograde, like, pauses it and puts it on pause and makes it slower. So it's like it gives us more time to think about whatever our problems are, and it allows us to take a pause. So, you know, like I said, it's like just as retrogrades can confuse us, it's like maybe we're involved in a legal situation, or maybe we're involved in some other crazy situation. It's like the universe confuses that situation as well, which could be a good thing, because it could like pause it, delay it, make it take longer, pretty much anything, just giving us more time to prepare. So I kind of get that feeling for you as well. That's why I'm telling you that, Capricorn. But overall, amazing. So thank you, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius. What do we have for you, Aquarius people? Aquarius, what is going on for you? All right. Aquarius, you have the Knight of Swords coming up first and the Magician. I feel like for some of you, this could say do not charge forward too quickly on a new beginning. It kind of just says like maybe slow it down just a little bit. I feel like that you could be very enthusiastic about like a new idea, or you could be very enthusiastic about some sort of plan that you are coming up with. This could be for in any area of your life, of course. And I feel like this is just saying just slow it down a little bit. Make sure you're using all your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities, and you will be perfectly fine. Things will go very well for you. But it's like this could be one of those things where maybe you are very excited about getting a certain job, and maybe you really want to impress the people there. But at the same time, it's like maybe you're only focused on one way of impressing your new boss or something like that. And this says you have other skills, talents, and abilities that you could be using to kind of create more success. So it says do that. For some of you, I feel like this is talking about putting on a show or something like that is popping into my head. So I feel like for some of you, you could have, I feel like people are watching me right now. Yes, I realize that you are all watching me, but it feels like a message to me. So I feel like people are watching me, which I feel like is you. So I feel like for some of you, you could be giving a presentation. I might have said this to you last night. I had the same feeling last night, and it could be you. So I feel like some of you could be putting on a presentation, giving a speech, sharing information, pretty much anything. And I feel like that if you are doing that, I feel like things are going to go very well for you here. If I said that last night, that's crazy. I feel the same way, Aquarius, with this thing going on here. Next, you have the Ace of Wands here and the Temperance card. Yeah, like I said, patience, right? I said that on the Nine of Swords. I said the Knight of Swords. I said take your time on any new beginning. Look, Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning, but Temperance, needing to be patient. So I feel like that this is saying don't rush anything new that you're starting. I feel like things are going to go very well for you if you're like starting a new business, new job, new relationship, whatever. But I also feel like this is saying there's no rush. You know, just take your time. Don't try to rush whatever the situation is, any new situations in your life. It just says kind of like take your time, allow it to happen, allow it to develop, and things will go much better. For others, I feel like just saying manifestation. Again, you do have the Magician here, but I'm getting manifested with the Temperance card, which isn't really a card of manifesting necessarily. But again, I read cards intuitively anyway. I don't use the meanings on the cards for the most part anyway. But what I would say is I feel like you manifested some sort of something, or you are manifesting something into your life. And the Ace of Wands says that this will be a new beginning for you. For others, I feel like this is saying get as creative as you want with your manifestation. The Ace of Wands is kind of like a blank canvas. It says that your abilities to manifest the things you want it's kind of like open-ended. I really feel like you are one of the signs that can have whatever they want right now. I don't care if you want to be an astronaut. Like I always say, if there was ever a time where you could manifest that, it would probably be right now. So I feel like a lot of you just need to use your powers of manifestation here. And finally, you have the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Swords. I do feel like some of you could have been tricked in a relationship in the past, or you could have been lied to, cheated on, pretty much anything. And I feel like that could have put you almost in hermit mode, where you're like not wanting to open up to new love. You could be a little bit more closed off in love because of like something that happened in the past. I do feel like the Nine of Wands is saying like now is not the time to give up. So I feel like it's saying now would be a good time to open up. Even if you were hurt in the past, you might want to start like dating, or you might want to start meeting people again. It could say that now is a much better time, and it might be time to move on from this energy here. For others, this is internal fears that don't exist. Seven of Swords. Nine of Wands is you not giving up. So again, I actually like this for the most part. I feel like some of you are kind of like facing your fears. It's like you're being strong at this time, and you are kind of like going forward towards the things you want in your life in spite of fear, basically. So I really like that energy for you as well, Aquarius. But thank you, Aquarius. That looks amazing. All right, Pisces. What do we have for you, Pisces people? And Pisces. Pisces, you have the Eight of Wands here and the Ace of Cups. Love offer coming in for you, Pisces. This is a very quick movement, is what I'm going to say to you, Pisces. Eight of Wands is my card of like victory. It is a card of like conclusion and good news, and it's a card of quick action as well. But it's also a card of, as I always say, it's a card of like hitting your mark. It's a card of hitting a bullseye, really. And you have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like some of you could be meeting somebody who's very significant if you are not already with this person. So there could be a very good love offer coming in. There could be a lot of communication as well. Eight of Wands, of course. Tons of communication. For others, I feel like you could be getting news that just makes you very happy. So I just feel like this could be good news coming in. Ace of Cups, your emotions overflowing, being very happy. So I just feel like there's good news coming in here for you. Next, you have the Four of Pentacles and the Moon. Yeah, I do feel like some of you need to be careful of your expectations. I said this to Leo. Pisces, I definitely feel like, hey, by the way, Leo, your last card. So I definitely feel like for you, Leo and like a couple other signs, Pisces, need to be careful of like what they expect in different situations. For you, Pisces, is probably financial. You could be expecting something to work out better than it actually is. This is just saying stay grounded, kind of like stay out of your head, and things will go very well for you. For others, there could be stability coming in. It could be from another Pisces as well with the moon card here. You always get these Pisces cards in your readings, Pisces. So some of you could be a Pisces. For others, I feel like this is saying don't let your finances control you as well. It's like your emotions could be very much controlled by your finances here with these two cards, and it kind of says like, let that go. For some of you as well, this could be you holding on to a past relationship, Pisces. So if you are holding on to a past relationship, definitely time to let it go. And finally here, Pisces, you have the Eight of Swords and you have the Knight of Wands as well here, Pisces. So I feel like for some of you, I feel like there's new love after a heartbreak, Pisces. Three of Spades here. So what I'm going to say here is that I feel like you could be keeping yourself stuck if you are holding on to something from the past. King of Wands says there is a ton of development, personal growth, like all those things on the other side of this right here, wherever you are keeping yourself trapped or whatever you feel like is trapping you. Eight of Swords says you are not stuck. It says you could easily just walk forward and start a new life or start something new, no matter how bad your circumstances seem. Because again, normally the Eight of Swords, she has a blindfold on. She cannot actually see that she is totally free. So I feel like you have to set yourself free here. I feel like a lot of you should be focusing on yourself right now, Pisces, with this King of Wands. To me, the King of Wands, this is my card of personal development, Pisces, and I do feel like it's a really good time for you for personal development, especially with all the energy like in Capricorn and like a couple other things that are going on. Chiron and Aries as well is definitely a very kind of independent energy. So I feel like a lot of you should be focusing on your own growth and becoming very successful and things like that. Yeah, look at this. Yep, there's definitely a Knight in Shining Armor. This came up for you last night, I think, Pisces. Knight in Shining Armor coming in for you. Could be a water sign, so I feel like there could be a water sign coming in. But Three Wands, you taking the lead in your own life. So that's what I feel like you're doing, Pisces. I feel like this has been a long-term message for you. I feel like you are taking the lead in your life, and this is going to make you more successful. It's just that simple. And I also feel like you are exploring more. So I feel like some of you could be traveling, or I feel like you could just be more open to exploring the different parts of life in general, and I feel like you could be more curious during this time as well. Again, Mercury retrograde, we could definitely be more curious about things. We could definitely be wanting to research things, all that other stuff. So that's what I'd say to you, Pisces. But Pisces looks good as always. So thank you, Pisces. I would just say let go of the past. Don't let the past control you. But, all right, thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now, and we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So let's see what we get for everybody. All right. 1, 2, and 3, people. And we're ready. All right, here we go. All right, if you pick card number 1, you have the Star and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like some of you will be getting a financial wish here. So whatever you are wishing for financially, could be a job, could be a business, could be anything. I feel like you will be getting whatever you wish for financially. For others, I feel like this is also, it's like maybe you're not getting money, but maybe this is news, or maybe there's something that is giving you hope that things are going to turn around in your finances. So I feel like there could be some just financial turnarounds here with these two cards. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the King of Swords and the High Priestess. Definitely, I would say trust your intuition. It's funny, somebody, one of the signs had this combination. To me, this combination says trust your intuition, but also trust your knowledge. It's like when the two things match up, past wisdom with intuition, then you're right. So I feel like some of you are kind of like mixing intuition with wisdom and knowledge, and that could make you very successful. For others, I feel like this could be saying that you are gaining clarity over mysteries that have gone on in your life. It could be about a breakup, like closure in a breakup. It could be, you could be finding out why you had to go through some sort of like blessing in disguise type of moment, or you could just be also receiving news here, and it might be more intuitive, but it could be providing justice in some way. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Ace of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you, I feel this energy for a lot of people, basically, but Ace of Wands, wanting a new beginning in your life. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is a card of deeper meaning. It says that there is probably a deeper meaning to your passions or things that you're passionate about. So now, Mercury retrograde, now is, we're about to enter the retrograde, I should say. Now is the time to search for the deeper meaning. For others, I feel like you could be looking for a deeper meaning in love. So it's like if you've been struggling in love, you could be hoping for a passionate new beginning with somebody where there's an actual connection, where there's like a meaning to the relationship. And for others, again, it could be a job. Same thing. It's like you could be looking looking for a job where maybe you actually see results, or maybe you have a hand in the results of the company, like you have an actual hand in making something successful, but it's like, but you can also see the results, maybe even physically see the results. So I feel like a lot of you kind of want to see results. It's like you don't want to just be a cog on the wheel. It's like you want to be more, you want to be the wheel. Here, card number 3. There you go. All right. I like it. All right. Thank you, everybody, again for being here. Really appreciate it. I am going to take questions now. Of course, Super Chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can here. So, where was I? Michelle. Michelle, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. You say, should I look for a new lawyer or stay with the old one? I would be patient, is what I'd say to you. I feel like you should stay with your current lawyer, is what I'd say to you. Patience, knight in shining armor. But look, the sun is coming up here. It says that things are going to be changing with this lawyer. So I feel like things are going to be changing for you here. So I would stick with this one, is what I'd say to you. For sure, I would be patient. Lynn, thank you. Hello, by the way, and thank you for the Super Chat. Do I have any messages for my spirit guides? 3 Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Now, this could be like a change of direction that you went through in love, or it could be just some other change in direction that's happening in your life. Could be financial as well, is what I'd say to you, Lynn. So you could be going through some sort of change in your life, and but I would say keep going. 3 Cups says make sure to socialize, make sure to lean on your support system. Don't be afraid to ask for help with these 2 cards as well from people around you. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Things are improving for you, Lynn. Just improvements is what I get on this card. 10 of Pentacles is like a fortune after difficulty card to me, so I feel like improvements is what I'd say to you. Natural Market, thank you for the Super Chat. You have the 9 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of wish coming in for you here, but the 4 of Wands is a card of commitment, so I feel like you just have to commit to like a new beginning, or you have to commit to your business or whatever, and that's going to make all the difference. So I feel like there needs to be a full commitment, but celebration and also a wish. So some sort of wish coming in. Could be love as well there. The 9 of Cups could say somebody from a distance. A lot of people getting long distance stuff. And 4 Cups marriage. So I like that. Eva, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, a couple cards for my daughter's upcoming court date. Eva, you have the 8 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. There could be some sort of offer here. So like a settlement offer, or again, it could just be some sort of, they could be making a deal with her in some way, and I feel like she should take it. So this is very positive. 8 of Pentacles working on this, and the 6 of Cups is very happy, being very happy. So if she gets an offer or a deal, I feel like she should take it, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, fortune after difficulty. I don't know, I almost feel like saying she's going to get lucky in this situation, is what I feel like saying to you. So I feel like a lot of luck on her side. Jorge, thank you for the Super Chat. For this weekend, you have the Page of Pentacles and the Tower and the King of Pentacles. Ignore any fears or doubts that you have. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you'll have a choice, Jorge. You have the Page of Pentacles. You could be like looking at a new work offer or job offer or financial offer here. The Tower says this could be a surprise. The Tower, I always say, Jorge, is not a bad card. To me, it's a card that can just represent a surprise in your life, but this could be a pleasant surprise. It could be a good surprise that's coming in for you. It could be a positive financial surprise as well. And the King of Pentacles is a card of like stability. So I feel like no matter what is going on this weekend, I feel like there will be stability coming in for you here with the King of Pentacles. And you have the 2 of Pentacles as well. This is a card of needing to be flexible. I feel like this is work related for some reason. I feel like there's a need for you to be flexible on like the outcome of a work opportunity or something like that is popping into my head. And so I hope that makes sense, but yeah, that's what's popping into my head. I feel like there's like an outcome that is like different than what you expect, but I would just go with it. This could also be a settlement, Jorge, as well. Yeah, this is my card of settlement, so I feel like you could be hearing news though about a settlement there, but that looks good. Alex Salazar, thank you for the Super Chat. Cards for this month. You have the 7 of Cups and the 2 of Cups here. I feel like you need to focus on what you really want in love, Alex, and you will get it. So whatever you want in love, I feel like you need to focus exactly on what you want here. And the 2 of Cups says you will get exactly what you want. 7 of Cups could be wishful thinking. So again, it does say, like I said earlier in this reading tonight, with the retrogrades can kind of, in a way, bring about wishful thinking. We could think things are going to turn out better than they actually are, or we could be a little bit confused about things. But overall, I feel like this is saying focus exactly on what you want, and you will get it with the 2 of Cups. Eugene, hello, by the way, and thank you for the Super Chat. You say, cards for this week. You have the Frenzy card and the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be very busy this week, is what I would say to you here. So I feel like you're going to be, very busy and just working really hard. Five of Pentacles could be you feeling like you're not getting paid enough for what you do, but at the same time, I feel like you're just going to be working, is what I'd say here. Five of Pentacles could be like sadness about, it could be like sadness about something relationship-wise, but for the most part, I feel like it's talking about work, and so you might start thinking about looking for something better. I feel like you will, probably. Eugene, thank you for the super chat again. Why does he like embarrassing me about the past? Nine of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Probably because, I don't know, I feel like it's like flirting or something like that. That's what I feel like. I feel like he just, this right here, Nine of Swords would say that his mouth moves faster than his head, basically. So it's like he just says things without even thinking about it, So I feel like that could be why. He could also look up to you in a way. It's like knight to queen. So he could look up to you, and this could be his like own weird way of, communicating with somebody he looks up to, is what I would say to you there. So there you go. Trivia Luna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Chariot and the Queen of Wands. You being very attractive, by the way. So if you want love, get out there. Chariot says you are in control over everything that happens this month. So make sure to take control. It is a card of moving as well. So if you're hoping to move, which I think you are, I know you are, then I feel like this could be a move, or travel as well coming up for you. But also a victory. This is a card of standing up for yourself as well. So make sure to keep doing that. But overall, very positive. Lisette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Lisette, you say, what abundance is coming my way? Love abundance, all abundance, whatever you want abundance is what I'm going to say to you, Lisette. This would be love, or it could be any type of abundance, really, because Ace of Cups is just an abundance of your emotions overflowing, being very happy. And the Magician is a card of literally says you can attract whatever type of abundance you want. So I feel like you just have to put in the power to manifest it and you will get it. So that's what I'd say to you. Jackie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Sun here, the best card in the deck, and the Knight of Pentacles as well. So I feel like there is definitely happiness coming in for you. Could be like financial happiness, Jackie. Yeah, Three of Wands as well, growth, expansion in the door. I feel like there's some sort of new beginning, but it's like the Sun is going to be bringing in kind of like attention to a new beginning in your life here, Jackie. So pay attention to your attention, as I always say with the Three of Wands, as I always say with the Sun. The Three of Wands to me is saying that you are kind of being a leader at this time. So I feel like you're kind of like leading your life here. So I like that a lot, Jackie. Juan, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What does 333 mean for me? I see 333 all the time, Juan. You have the Eight of Swords, and look at Three of Pentacles. What do you know? So I feel like you are setting yourself free at this time with this Eight of Swords, removing limiting situations from your life. Three of Pentacles is like a 3, number 1, but it's also a card of like focusing on the quality of work that you're doing, and it's a card of planning. So I feel like but that's what I feel like it's talking about. I feel like it's saying have a plan for when you get out of your situation. I always tell people it's a good idea, like no matter how crappy your situation is, and again, your situation is probably fine. You're probably, doing fine in life maybe, but we all have problems, right? But no matter what your situation is in life, if you are like hoping to improve your situation, like let's say you're hoping to make more money, I always tell people to plan for that as well. Plan for the best, because it's like sometimes we start attracting a better life and then we get nervous and we go back to the old life. So make sure to have a plan that says that you won't do that, basically. But overall, that looks really good. Donna McLean, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I have a card for this week, please? You have the Five of Swords, so I would definitely say get out of your head for sure this week. And I feel like pay attention to your messages as well. Judgment could be like an inner calling, could be messages coming in for you here. So I feel like there could be messages coming in for you here, Donna. So pay attention to your messages. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Yi, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, our retired pastor seems like he's trying to take over our church and the venue that our group brought back from being closed. Will he succeed? Will I become the person who's responsible for the venue? I do feel like he will succeed if he is trying for it, is what I'd say. You have the Lovers, perfect match. So again, this could probably be a good thing. And the Ace of Pentacles is a card of like buying it. So I would say yes to you, Yi. I feel like that he probably will be taking it over. Yeah, the Mirror as well. So it's like he's kind of made it up in his mind. Yeah, Justice. He'll probably bring more balance. So this could be a good thing, is what I'd say to you. But I would say yes. And you say here, will I become the person who is responsible for the venue? I would say if you want to. You have 2 6s. I love 2 6s, no matter what 6s they are. To me, 2 6s says you're on the right path. You're doing the right things that you're supposed to be doing at this time. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Yeah, if you want this, I feel like you will get it. So yes, is what I will say to you. Apples and peanut butter, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, message for my friend Mark DeFries. Mark! Mark always gets cards, but Mark, you have the Eight of Wands here, buddy, and the Four Swords, communication and healing. So I feel like you are healing after communication, or you could be getting healing communication coming in for you here. This would also say, trust your intuition, Mark, so trust your intuition. But apples, thank you for doing that. Really appreciate it. Kiara B, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Aquarius and I broke up. What will happen in my life next? So let go of your fears and worries. Yeah, get out of your head, Kiara, is what I'm going to say here with these two cards. I feel like you're going through a transformation at this time. King of Wands, yeah, there could be a fire sign coming in for you if you want love, but this could also be you focusing on yourself. It's funny, I said this to Pisces tonight, that I feel like Pisces should, this is my card of personal development. It's like my card of focusing on yourself, making yourself the best version of you. So I feel like you could be kind of focusing on yourself in a good way, focus on personal development, things like that, and focus on growth, and then that will happen. So I feel like you're kind of focused on you at this time, or you will be. Raymond, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, where was I? Was Gabby trying to get my attention yesterday? I would say no, is what I would say here. Five of Wands. Yeah, I would say no, if I'm being honest with you here. Five of Wands, conflict, the Hangman, delay. So I would say no, is what I'd say to you here. I'm just getting a no. Like I said, I got to deliver the messages I get, so I would say no. Raymond, thank you for the super chat. Again, really appreciate it. Best sign for love in July for me, fire sign. Yeah, definitely. Or a Capricorn. Or it could be like a Capricorn fire, a fire sign with Capricorn, you know, either way here. So I feel like, but I'm feeling fire, honestly. But I feel like it could be somebody with a lot of Capricorn in their chart or something like that. So definitely a fire sign is what I'd say. But I would just get out there and socialize as well. Yeah, you have the Queen of Cups. Definitely a change in direction of love for you, Raymond. For sure. Elizabeth, thank you for the super chat. As always, really appreciate it. Let me see if I get lucky here and if I can find your question. I cannot. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat. If you could type in your question down below, I'll be happy to answer it. Christina Gomez, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, having issues with my psych class. Will I get good grades or should I drop out? I feel like you need to do what's best for you. I feel like you will probably maybe drop out, is what I'd say to you here. So yeah, I would say, I don't, you know, I hate telling people to quit, but I do feel like you will probably drop out, is what I'd say to you. Nine of Pentacles is like you taking care of yourself. So yeah, if you don't really want to do it, I mean, you know, I also tell people with classes, it's like if you really wanted to do it, you'd probably be passing, right? So usually it's a good clue that you maybe don't really want to be doing whatever the job is, right? So that you're going, or whatever the degree is that you're going for. But yeah, I feel like you're going to drop it, if I'm being honest with you, for whatever reason. Amy Jo Smiles, thank you for the super chat. Have a job interview this week. Should I go for it if offered? I would say yes. Nine of Wands says, like, you know, do not give up. I keep telling people, if you are looking for a job and you get a job offer, take it. Because, you know, again, there might not be another one for a while. So this is why, like, I pretty much say this to everybody that asks me about a job. But I would definitely take it. Nine of Wands, yes. This is a card of, this is a very good card. It's a card of perseverance and stamina. But it's a card of not giving up. But, yeah, I would definitely say yes. Yeah. I just wanted to pull one more card for you, Amy. So, the Wheel of Fortune. Big time, yes. This is a card of victory, you know, a card of fortunes turning around in your favor, success, like all sorts of good things, of luck as well. So, I would say yes. I feel like it'll lead to a turnaround. Matt, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I get a card for the week? You have the Historian and the Empress. I think you could be attracting a lot of abundance into your life. The Historian just says that you are like kind of like thinking about things from your past in a lot of ways. And yeah, again, we're about to have a retrograde, so of course you're thinking about things from the past. But the Historian is a good card because it does say that you could be thinking about how to change things that you've done in the past, or how you can rework something like we do during a retrograde, and that will probably lead to abundance. So it could be work related, financially related, business related, could be anything. But yeah, I like that a lot, Matt. Yeah, it's like you're laying down a new foundation. You want more strength in your life. This is a card of defending. You know, this Seven of Wands is normally like the guy protecting the top of a hill, but it's like a card of wanting a very strong foundation, wanting something that's secure and safe in your life. Crumsy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for the rest of the week ahead. You have the Four Cups here, Crumbs, and the Emperor. So I feel like you need to have a plan on what you are going to do this week. Four Cups says you can do whatever you want this week, really. And the Emperor just says, just have a plan. So it says, have a plan for whatever it is that you're going to be doing this week and next weekend. Yeah, Two Wands. You are in your personal power at this time. This is a card of discovery. So it kind of just says, go with the flow this week and see what happens. Kat, thank you for the super chat. Kat, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I will be happy to answer it. Lisette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what financial is coming my way? I feel like there's some sort of change. This isn't bad. You have the 3 swords and 10 of swords, but it's not bad when we're asking about finances. Yeah, I feel like there could be some sort of return. This could just represent a change, and it could just say you're going from one job to another, or you are making a job change in some way. The King of Cups is like the return of money to your life, so I feel like there is going to be the return of money to your life, basically, here with this card. Honey York, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I get a card for love, please? You have the Hierophant. I feel like this is divinely guided. Yeah, probably marriage, but I feel like you need to date. Fruit of the Dead. Whenever I get a card of abundance on love, I always tell people to date, because it could say that you're being too focused in on one person, need to open up. So I would open up to new love, and the Hierophant is card of marriage, so there's probably marriage coming in your future. Kat, card for the week. You have the 9 of Swords and the Page of Wands. I would definitely get out of your head at this time, Kat. Because I feel like you could be stuck in your head, or you could be having sleepless nights, worries, fears, depression, pretty much anything about this card. And the Page of Wands is like needing to work on something you're passionate about. So I would focus on your passions at this time, Kat, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, definitely get out of your head as well. I feel like you could be a little bit in your head. Yeah, there could be love offers coming in for you as well. So definitely could be love, but I would get out there if I were you. Alright, IMB, thank you for the super chat, really appreciate it. I'm a Sagittarius, will I get the new job offer, the Hermit, the Strength card? I would say no, if I'm being honest with you here. I feel like saying no about this one. Yeah, you have the Page of Swords as well, which is like a card. It can be a card of a lack of detail, and it's a card of strength as well. It's a card of having fortitude, and the Strength card is a card of fortitude. It's a card of strength. So it's like you have 2 cards of strength, card of the Hermit, being withdrawn. Yeah, Queen of Swords. I feel like you need to maybe open up more in job interviews, or be more sharing or something like that, and kind of like being more, this would be about being more experienced and needing to stand out more in an interview. So make sure you're doing that, number 1. But number 2, it could say it could be kind of like a no, is what I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have a job soon, though. I just simply asked, will you have a job soon? And yes, 6 of Wands. Good news, luck, and, good things coming in, a victory as well. So, yes, soon. But I don't think it's this job, if I'm being honest. If you get it, take it, by all means. But, yeah, I'd say no, if I'm being honest. Crumsy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards on progress of no smoking. You have the World. You will reach this goal. And the Fool just says, just take the leap. So the Fool basically says, just make it happen. It's like kind of like there's nothing else to say about the Fool, because the Fool says you are prepared for whatever it is you're doing. So it says just do it, And the World, though, reaching a goal, ending something, ending a cycle. So yeah, I feel like it will happen soon, is what I'd say to you. Looks very good. Yi, thank you for the super chat again. Really appreciate it. You say here, my brother sold one of his houses. Will he help me pay the court and move into a new home? Hold on 1 second, Yi. I want to get you a new deck. So let's do that and see what comes up for you. I would say yes. You have Justice here with the Queen of Swords. King of Wands, probably your brother, showing up here as well. Page of Cups, an offer. So I would say yes. And I feel like you could communicate this with him as well. But Queen of Cups, changing direction. So I would say yes to you for sure. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. I feel like this is going to be a major change. Yeah, I would open up to him and ask him. He probably would, is what I'd say to you. So I'd say yes, for sure. Annette, thank you for the super chat. I would say yes to you. You say, should I read Tarot Tune? Yes, is what I'd say. 9 of Pentacles, financial independence, making extra money. Literally, 9s to me literally represent a side job, or, kind of like working on something on the side. So yes, is what I would say to you. Definitely. For sure. Yeah, 9 of Wands, needing to get attention. So yes. For sure. 9 of Wands is my card of social media. So, yes. Rita, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is the Taurus I'm suing hiding money? Hangman, 6 of Swords. I feel like you will find out, is what I'd say here. But I would say no. The Hangman is a card of, not needing to look at things from a different perspective. 6 of Swords is incremental improvement, so I feel like you will find out. But yeah, maybe a little bit. But again, I don't think it's that much, is what I would say here. So I would say yes, kind of, but not as bad as you think. So, yeah, really, I feel like saying no. So if they're hiding money at all, it's probably, not much, is what I'd say. But, yeah, that's what I would say to you there. Journey, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Does Bryant's cousin like me? I would say no, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I would say no. 10 of swords, 3 of swords, not really that great of cards. So I would say no. And does he have a girlfriend? This would also say no, is what I'd say to you. But yeah, well, it's possible that he has a girlfriend, maybe, or he will, maybe in the future. But yeah, I would say no, if I'm being honest. Kiara B, again, thank you again for the super chat. You say, will Aqua date others? Did I make the right decision? Yeah, of course he will. 4 once, probably he will get married. Did you make the right decision? Yes, you made the decision. I keep telling people, it's like people always ask me, was it the right thing to do to leave this person, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, yes, you made a choice. You made the choice to do it, so that was the right choice. You know, don't go back on your choices. Mirror, don't go back on your choices. Temperance, yeah, I feel like you need to be patient. There's definitely love coming in for you. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah, the world, this had to come to an end. You are ending a cycle. But, so, yes, I feel like you definitely made the right choice. Will he date others? Of course. Of course he will. All right. Am I all caught up? Honey York, I answered you probably like 7 minutes ago, somewhere around there. You're going to have to go back, is what I'm going to say to you. But I just answered it, like not too long ago. All right. Journey, thank you again for the super chat. Does Jonathan have a secret crush? I would say, yeah, I feel like it's possible, but I feel like he's very stuck in his head, is what I'd say. 2 of swords, stuck in his head. Page of Wands, passionate, so definitely represents passions. Yeah, Queen of Wands, finds you attractive, is what I would say to you. So, yes, but I feel like he's stuck in his head at this time. So, and it's a Mercury retrograde anyway. I tell people all the time, don't stop life for a retrograde. Feel free to date, feel free to meet people, all that other stuff. But, again, if you don't have to date, it might be probably better. But that's what I'll say there. All right, if I have not answered your question, pop your question in down below. I will take a few more questions before I get lost, right? So that's that. All right. Honey York, I took care of, right? Yep. Perfect. And maybe not. Either that or I'm frozen. I'm not sure, people. Am I frozen? I don't know. I might be frozen because I'm not seeing any questions. Crumsy, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. And you have a great night as well. Daughter did photography. She doesn't need money. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Rosie, you have the star. I feel like there's a wish coming in for you. So I feel like you are getting something you wish for, getting something you want. 8 of Pentacles, put the work in, is what I would say to you here. And yeah, I feel like you're getting a financial wish as well. It's like hope, renewal, feeling a lot better about your situation. So I like that a lot. T. Marie, my life has went to crap. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, T. Marie. Yeah, you have the 3 cups, celebration, the magician. Yeah, just focus on happiness, number 1, and focus on attracting things that you want in your life. You will get it here. Yeah, Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. I feel like this is like the calm before the storm, but probably good things coming into your life, not bad things, Yeah, it's like you went through tower moments. I feel like there will be improvements coming in for you. So that's what I'd say there. Hi, my name is Teresa, my favorite Teresa. Tell me how my finances go. I'm not sure what you're asking, Teresa. How are your finances? I think that's what you're asking. You have the Justice card here and the 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like there is like almost a wish coming in for you financially. Justice, balance. It just says you will be balancing your finances. 3 of Pentacles says the amount of money you make is just directly controlled by your work, the work that you do. So put in the work and you will make the money. Marilyn, I am an August Leo. How will the retrograde affect my health and finances? I feel like you will be fine. 7 of Pentacles says you will see a return from this. This is a card of harvest. So it says put in the work to get a harvest here, Marilyn, and you will see the reward. So it's like put in the work into finances, put in the work to your health, and you will see the results. So it's like just straightforward work, but very good. Yeah, historian says you have the knowledge to be very successful in both areas of your life, but really good is what I'm going to say to you. Joey, congratulations again, by the way. And you have the 9 of Wands. This is amazing. It says that people will be very friendly, probably be a very good place for you to work. So overall, very positive. Yeah, very social, money, stability. So definitely, I like that a lot. Kiara Powers, you have, do you see any changes? Yeah, happiness. I feel like there's happiness here, Kiara. Yeah, 6 of Cups, happiness, love. So I feel like there could be changes. I would just put in the work. Jacqueline, you have the Empress, so very attractive at this time, but abundance here is what I'd say to you. The Moon, get out of your head about worries, fears, doubts, anxiety, all that other stuff. But yeah, I feel like there's abundance coming in for you. Whatever it is you want is what I'd say to you. That's that. She Farms, let me just check something if you super chatted. Let me just check. But She Farms, feel free to put your question. Oh, I found it. You say, thank you for the super chat, She Farms. When will my match show up? You have the Five of Wands, needing to date as soon as you start dating, is what I would say to you. Five of Wands is a card of needing to socialize, but it's a card of feeling like there's too much competition, but it says get out there no matter what. Four of Cups says you can have whatever you want, so get out there and manifest it. Four of Cups, manifesting love. So I feel like you need to get out there. Yeah, Eight of Wands, another card of socializing. So like everybody else this year, I feel like you have to socialize because I feel like that's probably the best way to find love this year, and it's how you will get it. So I would get out there, but there's definitely love coming in for you here. I feel like you feel left out in the cold right now. Yeah, there's definitely an offer of love, but I would just get out there, date, meet people. Probably going to be your best bet. For sure. Manifesting love. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is my career, love life improving soon? Seven of Swords. I feel like let go of your fears, worries, doubts. Six of Wands. Improvements. Six of Wands is a card of having gone off to war, and it's like you're coming back. So it's like you've gone off to deal with the difficulties. Now you're coming back, and you're about to get good news, victory, recognition, happiness. So yes, I feel like major improvements for you here. Yeah, the door. A new beginning. So definitely a new beginning coming in for you. It Be Polo. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Waiting on a connection. Is it coming? Yes, definitely. Literally a connection. The lovers. So I would say yes to you. Yeah, you have the Devil, which says this could be like a little bit toxic. But again, I don't read the Devil necessarily as a bad card. So if this is a love connection or no matter what type of connection this is, there could be like an element of feeling bound to the connection. So make sure to keep it healthy. But overall, yes, definitely. No doubt about it. Is what I would say to you. Debbie Foreman, do I see you switching jobs? I would say yes. I feel like you could switch jobs already. Eight of Swords, but yes. Patty, will I win my court case and how soon? You have the Fruit of the Dead. And Patty, the universe doesn't wear a watch, so when, who the hell knows, right? But yes, Fruit of the Dead is a card of abundance. I feel like you will win, is what I would say here. And so that's what I'd say to you. But again, I don't like to provide timings. I don't trust any psychic that can tell time because let me tell you, the universe doesn't wear a watch. Things happen when they're supposed to happen. Is what I'm going to say there. All right. Elizabeth, I did not answer your question because I did not even see it, if I'm being honest with you. So let me try to find it. You're the only orange person I have in here, so... Yeah, Elizabeth, I asked for you, so yeah, I don't see it. So Elizabeth, if you tried to type in your question, try to change the words in your question because you might be able to see it, but nobody here can because sometimes if there are certain words in your question, it's a list that's too long to list here, but if there are certain words in there, it can prevent it from posting. So I just say change up the words or try to if you already posted it because it's definitely not in here, and I will try to answer it. I will wait for you while you try to pop it in there. All right. Anybody else? I will give people more time since we're waiting for Elizabeth here. So if you have any questions, let me know. And we will see. Ninja, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. You made it. That's good news. Elizabeth, did you hear me? Or not? I'm not sure. Manifesting love. I did answer yours. Yes. I just answered it like 6 minutes ago, probably. I don't know, back it up, but I answered it. It certainly did. Yeah. Right. I will give her like 1 more minute, and I'm going to go from there. Haley. Hello, by the way, Haley. You say, made an offer on a house. Guy wants more money. Would I still get it and sell? I would say no. I feel like there's too much conflict here. I would say no, is what I'd say to you. Karen, will my house sell quickly? Yes, definitely. Knight of Swords moving very quickly. Amy, congratulations on getting the job. I really appreciate it. I answered Manifesting Love's super chat just a couple of minutes ago. Manifesting Love, I don't repeat super chats. You're going to have to back up the, if you take the slider on the bottom and you just back it up, probably about 6 minutes or so is when I answered yours, but I literally just answered it just a few minutes ago. All right. Elizabeth, this right here is a Bigfoot. Yeah, it is Bigfoot. Thank you, She Farms. Ninja, you have the Nine of Cups. I feel like there's a wish coming in for you here. Yeah, I like it. Wish, fulfillment. Elizabeth Gonzalez, you have the, for love, you have the Fool and the Ace of Swords. The Fool, you always get this card. So, Elizabeth, I feel like you just have to take a leap of faith to get love here with the Fool card. The Ace of Swords is a card of communication. So, but it kind of says that you need to communicate basically, with this Ace of Swords. The Fool is about taking a leap of faith, like needing to get out there, needing to date, needing to meet new people, all sorts of stuff, because it says you will find love. But it's about needing to get out there. Ace of Swords says you will find, somebody significant. Yeah. Six of Pentacles, just having to put the work in. There's definitely love for you here, Elizabeth, is what I'm going to say to you. So that's what I'd say there. All right, everybody, I'm going to cut this off here. So thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. Of course, I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So thank you, everybody. And if I missed your question, I will be back tomorrow night. So thank you, everybody, and have a good night.